Hello everybody, my name is Joe Guy and welcome back to Subnautica. So, this looks very protected, right? No, it's just the difference between that and dry land. Alright, so let's run out here and grab beacon. I deconstructed Halloween Trench because it just wasn't really getting much use out of it. Alien, I guess we'll call it A0. I know, Alien Ruin. Glitch. There we go. Could see my Cyclops out there. What a shot, huh? Right. So here I am. An Intrigathon. Cave crabs, not a big deal. I don't have my... No, stasis rifle. I do not have my repulsion cannon or anything. It's just... weird. Ignore, I guess, for the most part. So this is going to be like a preserve or something, right? I don't need you scaring the crap out of me. I mean, it may just be straight up nature. I certainly don't hear anything. Hopefully... I don't know, maybe we've come onto something big here, you know? Like the start of an expansive cave system. But so far I don't see any shale or sandstone or limestone, anything resourceful aside from, aha, but a warper. Warpy McWarperson over here. I wonder where this would take us. Joe asked, partially suspecting that the inactive warp gate we'd already seen. You gonna pop up for me? Unfortunately not. Tell me this is a receiving gate as well? That's kind of disappointing. There's perhaps more stuff to explore down there. Ah, crap. I think I have a spare battery in the machine. But then again, thinking about it, I actually don't. I'll work it out. Hell of a thing, huh? Not much to say about it right now, but I feel like it's progress. Let's find a databank entry or something. If this was just a shortcut, I'd be okay with that, I guess, but... went to all the trouble of making the air in here breathable. Varum, for whence? Why? What's this stuff down here? Nothing. God, I really do miss the old days of the floating island. That was some relaxing exploration right there. Sun, sea, and sand. Ooh, am I lost? That could be exciting. No, I'm not lost. Oh, I am lost. Yes, I was, but now I am not. Out here then. Let's take a duck down here past these little crabbies. And confirm for sure. Ugh. There we go. Better than nothing. This is indeed nothing yet. The ion cube didn't activate. I wonder if that's because I don't have an ion cube. To that extent, worth a run. Worth a run back to Red House to have a look-see. I don't know, but I get a fucking night out there again. I think it did, yo. Well, that's fine. Let me in, please.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Hooray! Kind of an anticlimax. At least I found batteries. Now I would charge you up over here, but I need it all for the sonar, and I have spares in the cupboard, so I'll be fine. Right. Okay, I'm gonna have a think about stuff, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, dokes.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. What happened? Think. Okay. Some of you may have worked out what happened there. What did I do with it? Oh man, I'll have to review that in editing. My Seamoth died. Seriously. Fume Knight the First, kaput, off screen somewhere. First of all, let me assure you, I'm sorry people who are waiting, but that is not a good death for a player named vehicle. Fume Knight the First, his current incarnation died, which for the most part I think we're going to ignore, because here's what I suspect happened, is that it kind of came unmoored inside the Cyclops, because what I kind of have in my head that I did with the guy was that I docked him inside the Cyclops, and I'll check my editing footage just to make sure I'm correct about that at the end of this episode. But I think it just came unlocked, bashed up against my Cyclops. Although the fact that it didn't damage the Cyclops at all is a bit of a point against it in that case. That was what that big clatter was, right? Gonna be Cyclops wreckage in there? Let's have a check. Seamoth wreckage, I should say. Ugh. Weird. Very, very weird. I will absolutely need to check that afterwards. Fume Knight, I'm so sorry. Your first vehicle is gone because of weird. Let's double check when we need to make another one. So we're gonna need that for sure. Ah, what a lovely day. All right, Seamoth. Ah, yes, the Neptune escape rocket. Not yet. Titanium ingot, power cell, 2 glass, lubricant, and lead. Not unobtainable. I'm just gonna fire through building another one. We're gonna get Fume Knight the Second up. That was silly. Even if it turns out to have been killed by a monster off screen, that would again qualify as just a stupid death, which I wouldn't want to hold against a viewer. So I will just, regardless of what actually happened, Fume Knight, you're getting a Mark II. In favor of an eventual heroic death. Alright, what am I doing? I'm charging stuff up. I'm grabbing my ion cube from here because I want to test it in the alien ruins over yonder. Just see if it has any kind of automatic sensor that can detect if one of those guys approaches. Oh, I've got some Seamoth depth modules. And man, I lost my whole fucking thing with that. That's so shit. I'd reload, but I don't really see too much of a point. Like, it's too far back, at least I think it is. When's my last save? 18 minutes ago. Oh, it's a shot. I think I saved between episodes. Okie dokes. 18 minutes. This recording itself has been going on 50 minutes. I clearly did it at the end of the last episode. I haven't done anything. I'm gonna check the reloads to see if it comes up that way. Back with you in a bit. This is a big risk on my part because I'm not sure if I'm retconning something that is bad, but I don't think I am. So I'm taking the risk. Back in a mo. Hey guys, Fume Knight is back. God, I had a horrible dream. I had a horrible dream where a silly glitch killed Fume Knight. And I had to make a new one, including all the upgrades that I spent forever on. Take a couple of these. So I guess I'm so glad that Fume Knight's okay. Alright, admittedly, that would have been quite a funny way to end Fume Knight. I mean, it wouldn't be deserving of him, but that kind of makes it even more funny, quite frankly. Hey, we've taken Fume Knight Mark II back into our bosom. In fact, I am going to do my recharging and power cells and stuff like that while I'm here anyway. And head back to those alien ruins, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Ciao. Alrighty, we return. Careful not to whap yourself against the side or anything. Even though I believe you already did earlier. But you missed it because you weren't watching / edited it out. Alright, let's go. Some things I may have forgot to mention, by the way, is that I increased the Cyclops depth just because I had nickel. I also, just now, whapped another... I don't know why I'm whapping today, by the way. It's my new favorite verb. Whapped another energy efficiency module into the Cyclops. Deal. So yes, we know that this place is barren of interest, despite the fact that we reloaded past the point where we had explored this place. We can just carry on as if we knew where we were going. Ow! As if somehow we were preordained to get nibbled on by a cave crab and then walk towards a teleport in a timely fashion. I could be sprinting, but I don't know. So I have an ion cube now. And there's definitely a slot for it as a power source. So is it going to detect that I have this on me? Please do, please do. Unfortunately not. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a shame. This is kind of an anticlimactic place at the moment. Clearly another B node from where we don't know, but from somewhere. I don't feel bad that I wasted the whole 10 minutes of this episode kind of on this place and it's not even anything. Oh well. Exploration and discovery comes expensive in this game. At least we discovered it together. Let's stick with my original plan. Head west into what I think is new territory by my calculations. You know, it should not be dark out there. Yeah, there we go. It is indeed day. Now, I think I've got this right in my head, but I do want to make sure that I'm not hitting the circumference, so when I head west, we shall do so carefully. West is this way. It is directly behind me. So let's do it now. All the way around. How's that? Southwest. Okay. Why west, you ask? Because I am tail end into the Aurora right now, and I feel like I've explored quite a lot kind of out the backside of the Aurora. I don't like that sentence, but there's not really too much I can do about that. So I feel like just cutting out a line west is going to kind of fill out a corner which we haven't really explored too much. Even Vigo Doria, if I was to head up to the surface into Paradise, I'm still kind of at the back end of it. So let's just keep going forward until something tells us to stop. Here we enter the Grand Reef again. Is this the drop-off? Because I do want to avoid the drop-off. No, whoa, that is a Ghost Leviathan, however. Ain't worth keeping an eye on that, so let's cut a left. He's a big boy.
I hit slow.
I think that's my friend. Yeah, if it's close. If I'm seeing its kind of luminary rings this close, then... There we go, yes. They aren't like Reapers, they don't have patrols in the same way. So I think I'm okay, I don't think I need to worry too much about running into another one out here. Well, you never know, but still. Now, am I still on course? I don't wanna... No, I'm not. I need to bank around this side. Just Okay, we avoided the Ghost Leviathan, which is kind of my primary concern in this area. Oh, there's a compass right here. Wow, and I knew that as well. Jeez. Well, that makes things a lot simpler. Feels right that that should be there too. Just keep sonaring. We know what we're looking for. We don't know for sure it's out here, but I don't know. Whatever it is, at least it'll be new. Then I can say at the end of this, well, we explored somewhere new. At least I think this is new. Let's see, Vigo Doria is over there. This trench looks familiar, but I do think that I made a left about this area. What's that? What is that down there? Okay, we have detected an outcropping. Let's check it out. In this trench. That just looks like rock, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's just rock. Okay, that's fine. But we want to investigate kind of anomalies in the landscape of that variety. West, west, west. I'll head up to check kind of how we're doing in terms of like our orientation to the Aurora and to the island, which are kind of the two positions I'm going to use to triangulate my position. Which I appreciate is not triangulation, it's more directionalism. Biangulation. Oh damn, I thought that glow might be in a wreckage for a second there. Okie dokie, Smokey. I feel like we come a bit of a way. Let's fire up the sonar again, see what's down there. What's that? No, just a gap in the terrain. No, nothing of interest yet. But our battery power is doing okay. West, 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 west. Gonna call this episode Going West. Where are we, I wonder? Come far enough that I should start to worry about the Leviathans to an extent. I see heat sources down there. Aha. Indeed. There's another yin. It's pretty close too. How are we doing? We on west? Good. West will actually take us away from this direction. I wonder if it's guarding anything. Well, again, this game doesn't really work like that. Okay, this way. This is my west. Oh dear, am I at the drop-off? Yeah, I am. Oh shit, okay. Well, that's fine. Adult Ghost Leviathans are not as aggressive. This feels new. It feels like we're seeing more stuff. There it is. I'm gonna get clear of that. And I'm gonna nip up. We're gonna diverge from our westerly path a little. What's that down there? Is that just a mesmer plant? A membrane fish? Yeah, maybe. Alright, well, we're safe from Ghost Leviathan over here. Let's grab our bearings. We're at the Coney Tower, right? Yes, I am. Just check above, check above, check above, check above. You know, let me actually check out Ghost Leviathans just for a second. We're okay, right? I had a glitch, by the way. I meant to say whilst I wasn't recording. I may have mentioned this, and apologies if I did. But I fell through the floor here. I fell through the floor in my own Cyclops, and then was jumping around on the external of my ship as if it was land. I don't think my oxygen is even going to... I'm going to save here. Oh, did I just save in a bad spot? Maybe. But... yeah, that glitch can happen. And... I had to dive into the green pools. I did tell you this on camera, didn't I? I had to dive into the green pools of the Lost River, and that kind of registered as a different form of liquid. And therefore I started swimming again, and I could swim up. Here we go, Ghost Leviathan. Back in the day. Yes, approaching the size limit for sustainable life forms. They're both the same level of threat. The edges of the volcanic crater, which supports life on this part of the planet, and react with extreme aggression on approach. Yep. Avoid the crater edge. maybe it's worth cutting a little bit north. Ken? Where am I right now? So there's the drop-off. Here's the conning tower. There's a warp over there. I don't see that thing anymore, so let's move this way. And we did want to head up to get our bearings, so let's do that. Avoid the crater edge, so it says. The first ghost Leviathan we ever encountered, we must have been just at the edge of the drop-off in the Halloween biome. Am I okay up here? I think I am. I know my points of exit. I'm not actually that far from Vigodoria. Wonder if here is kind of a good place for an exhibition base. It's certainly far enough away. I think the next place I'm going to deconstruct is a fungi tower. It just sort of feels like it's about time. Okay, here we go. Conning tower. We are... So that's that there. I don't see the aurora, which means it must be that direction. Yeah, that makes sense, just from where Red House is. So Red House is that direction, which means that this is... to the northeast. Okay, well, that's kind of the direction I wanted, so we are kind of in sort of this... We're kind of, sort of, maybe in the sort of right direction. Also means that is to the northeast too, so... let's head down. Maybe around here is a good place for an exhibition base, who knows? It's really hard to tell, but I feel at least like I'm in new territory. Maybe we cast around this area and see. It's impossible to say, but we can at least cut a little bit inland. Away from the crater edge and the ghost leviathans that come with it. I seem to understand that creatures do not attack your base, with the obvious exception of tiger plants, as we learnt in Red House. Not picking up anything. You want an upgrade for like a scanner? Am I facing north? I am. Sweet. Ah, sea treasures again. Excellent. I wonder if this area similarly favors warpers. Oh, so hard to tell if I've circled back on myself. I'm so sorry if I have. And like I've been to this area before, it's like, why is this better now? Well, it's from a new angle, that's why. Hello, folks. Head your path. How's sonar? 44% of my battery. Alright, what's over this lip? And we widened to reveal this. Is this just the crater edge? Ah, booger. No, it's not. Maybe is. What's that? There was like a boxy thing down there. Again, nothing, but I do think this is the drop-off, which means it's unsuitable for human habitation still. Further in. What's this kind of natural little area here, huh? What's here? What's special about this place? I wonder. Bugger all, really. Alright, stop. The level of power consumption is kind of insane. One more. Okay. How are we doing? Clear on different sides? I think so. Taking the Leviathans nearby. There's a nice little plateau right there. So here's what we're gonna do. How's my inventory doing? Yeah. Let's get rid of everything. Well, I say everything, I literally mean not very much, and just grab as much of this stuff shit as we can. Bah! And I'll grab, maybe a little less titanium. Maybe a little more titanium. Maybe a little less titanium. And get to constructing. I need some of this stuff. I know. For... Yeah, take the advanced materials. You're probably good there. To get the basic kind of structure of this place up. Now, is it night? I don't think so. In that case, I know what I'm going to do. I have this light stick, so put you back there. Take this out here. And I'll show you guys about deploying light sticks. Where are you? Here you are. Love a little plateau up here. There we go. Lovely. It ain't much, but it's potentially mine, environment willing. So let's start by building our multi-purpose room. Just here. Lovely. Get your legs. And do I have everything for the scanner room? I do. Excellent. So which direction do I want to point? Because this is a very, very important question. Wherever it'll behave itself, I guess. Okay, I don't remember this being this awkward before, please. There we go. Jeez, just wherever at this point. I mean, where are we? We're a good distance. We're not miles away from Vigo Doria. Maybe not as much as I was originally intending, but with us encountering the drop-off like this, I think maybe this is appropriate. Letting it back into the Cyclops for a little bit of air and a bit of quartz. Been a little while since you guys seen me build a base, huh? I hope this is refreshing and relaxing for you. All the things. Now this should theoretically... This is everything that made up Halloween base, so it should be enough. You know, just. As ridiculous as this looks. Maybe doing it up top isn't a great idea, but then again, less range for the scanner, and looks like some nice caves nearby to explore. Some quartz. Yoink. I'm just looking for stuff of interest. I will admit I'm not seeing much, but you never know. Uh-huh. Over here is probably good. Lovely, it's heading.
Seek fluid intake.
Well, I shall in a second. First of all, I'm going to nip over here and grab me some membrane tree. Ah, balls. Fine. No membrane tree.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Should grab some once we have put down our power generation. Now we're down to get the membrane tree. I'll do. I mean, seeds aren't great from what I remember, but we should get oxygen with it. And you go. Let there be light.
Power
That's,
restored. All primary systems online.
God, I was quoting God. Right, this way. Lovely. Ah, I spy a warper over there. It's entirely possible that they only move into an area after I've decided to show interest in it, you know? Oh well. What you gonna do, eh? So scanner's up and running. What else have we got? We got still plenty of stuff. Fabricator is another thing that I need, so let's just bang that over here. God, it's been a while since I've done this. This is kind of refreshing, actually. Whole new base right from the bones. You can go there. And, you know, there's potted plants and stuff like that to consider. Do a couple of these just here. Don't have the seeds for them just yet, but they'll come. Being quite slapdash with it, more than I would normally be. That's okay. And I think the last thing that I wanted in this place was a locker. There we go. Beautification. So let's see what we got here. We can see that drop-off right there. A good scan of the drop-off. Let's see. Salt deposits. No wrecks, unfortunately, which is kind of what we were looking for. Oh, bloody hum. Snip out. Back to the Cyclops, and we'll get the range upgrades and stuff like that. Just see if we can pick up anything. We can always deconstruct this place if it doesn't yield any useful results. Now, did I put that in here? No, I guess not. Where did I put it? I don't know, guys, but I feel like I might as well end today's episodes anyway. Oh, I forgot I had that thing which charges me battery. That's handy. Yeah. So in the next episode, I was hoping to find something this episode, quite frankly, but as we've seen, this isn't really working out that well. I'm still enjoying it. It feels like
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It feels like I'm filling out the corners of the map.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Oh yeah, that. Well, you can work on that. There you go. In you are. Nothing. Just nature out here. Bloody nature. We'll see what we're doing next episode. Probably more of the same. More surface exploration. It's the kind of mood I'm in. But if this doesn't yield results anytime soon, then we'll start thinking about pushing deeper. But there's no guarantee that that'll be any more interesting. And you know, honestly, from what you guys have told me, this is the sort of thing
Stabilizing.
This is the sort of thing that you want from this series. You want me to be thorough. I just hope that you guys realize when you asked for it that this is what being thorough means in this context. It means episodes which aren't really anything. More relaxing affairs, one could debate, if it wasn't for all the sea monsters. In the next episode, who knows? In the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you then. Laters.